Hey there, friends. How are you doing today? I just wanted to come on to start talking about our June kit of the month, the Simple Stories Pack Your Bags Snap Binder album. I started getting my homework done, and that's how I break up the project. I consider the cutting and trimming as homework. So I started getting my homework done, and I followed right along with the instructions, which were pretty clear. The instructions for these are pretty awesome. Literally gives us detail of how to cut each piece of paper, whether it was the 12 by 12s or the 6 by 8s. So this was all the 12 by 12 sheets, and these were the 6 by 8s. And what I did is two tools I used. One was the brand new Spellbinder trimmer. Used it for the smaller pieces. Love this. And the other trimmer that I used, of course, is the Tim Holtz trimmer. All right. And another tool that I used is the Tim Holtz roller. Then, of course, I use this surface, which has the measurements along all the edges, and that helped. So I take my paper, my full sheets, I line it up, and I use the rollers also along with this roller. I use these rollers and markings. And what I do is when I cut it, take the side that I'm not going to use, opposite side, and I like to pencil in the size measurement that I used. And I do that just out of convenience. So, and these are all the other pieces. Now, I do have to do some fussy cutting yet. Here's another tool. Love these. I do have to do some fussy cutting on my tags. So I will also sit and do that. All right, and then this piece, did you notice this piece was to be all one, and we're gonna be bending it. So I'll fussy cut that too. So I actually forgot to do that until just now. And these are the other pieces. Some of the 6 by 8s stay 6 by 8s. So this is my pile of homework. And then over here on my desk, I keep all of the extras. I even keep the cover, like the cover or the backs of paper packs and stuff, because I found, and it kind of started when I began using 49 and Market, their packaging was so beautiful with the flowers and stuff that I started cutting the packaging out as well to use as ephemera. So I keep the pile of all the extras just in case I need them in the side of my desk. All right, so then the next part of the project I'm gonna do, since all my cutting is done, is I'm moving on to, where's my next page? I'm gonna work on the album cover. Okay, so this is the step I'm working on next. So I'm gonna break open my album, and I have my twine that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna go ahead and start on my album. So once I get all that fussy cutting done, then I feel like that's like the monotonous work, and I push it aside then, and that's when the fun begins, where you begin to piece it all together. All right, so we're gonna go and I'm gonna stick this. Our directions say about on the craft area, centered. I'll go ahead and apply that there. And then we're gonna get some baker's twine, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually wrap my baker's twine around a couple times because I like the look of it wrapped around a couple times. I'll go one more time, and then I'm gonna cut it. I'm not real good at making bows. There's our bow, baker's twine. Then we're going to look for the ready to travel piece, and we're going to adhere it with some glue dots. So I'm using the craft glue dots. I'm going to decide, do I want to do it? I'm going to do it over it. Now remember, even though the directions are given, you still get to use your own creativity, change things up, or sometimes even mask a mistake that's made or alter it because of a mistake that's made. So I am layering this thing up with glue dots. All right. That thing's not going to be moving anywhere. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, place that there. Okay, so with our flower, I got my sticky thumb adhesives. Foam adhesives, I'm sorry. Should have been more clear here. The sticky thumb adhesives come in both squares and circles. All right. I think I'm gonna put another one on as well. So my nails, I don't like them this long. They're due to get done. I may have to file them before I actually have my appointment, because I'm not a good long nail type of girl. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stick this up here. All right, and then my heart, it already has adhesive. I hope that's enough to hold it. So, okay, and then we have this comes from the chipboard piece. This comes from the Simple Pages pack. This is also from the Simple Pages pack, and we're gonna put foam adhesive. So we're gonna use a dot. Now see, these foam adhesives from Sticky Thumbs, they have multiple sizes. So we can grab a real small one. There's a full sheet there. So the larger to smaller. So we're gonna grab a small one because this location thing is a small piece. And it's gonna go here. And then we're gonna get the sticker that says, take it all in. That is on the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And that is gonna go over here. And there we have it. There is our front cover. Check. Okay, so here's our outside cover all done. Now when you turn on the inside, I actually did this one without filming it, so I apologize. But what you do is you take your cardstock, your navy cardstock, and your blush cardstock. They told you to use a edge punch. I didn't have an edge punch sitting here, so I literally took my scissors and just cut a wave along each piece. So what you do, since these are pockets, you just adhere, put your adhesive on the outside, not across here, just on your three walls. Adhere that one down, then your 3 walls, and adhere this one down. Then I took a die cut. Okay, and then you took a floral piece, a floral cluster from the page pieces, and you could use foam adhesive if you wanted. I didn't use foam adhesive, I just used adhesive. I didn't pop it up a little bit. And then you take your 2 of these tags, make sure you trim the edges. I add a little bit of ribbon on this one and my cord on this one, and I go right here into these pockets. All right, okay, now page 1, you're gonna go ahead and grab this sheet of paper and you're gonna slide it right into your page protector. All right, it goes right inside your page protector, and then you're gonna put 2 word strips from your 12 by 12 sticker sheet right up there. And then we head over to page 2, and I left this piece out because it's the opposite side of it. And you're gonna take your dandelion and you're gonna adhere it down. And this is where you can put a 4x6 photo, a nice size photo there. And you're gonna mat it here to this page. And then we're gonna slide it in. So if you have your pictures ready, go ahead and do those. But if you're like me, I don't have my pictures. I'm not quite sure what pictures or what vacation or trip I'm gonna use for this. But the way it lines up, you go ahead and put your other blue photo corner there and grab the Explorer from your page pieces. And this one I did use foam adhesive to lift it off the page. The same way with the photo corner. I use foam adhesives to lift it off the page a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna move on to page 3. And page 3 is right on the insert. Okay, so page 3 for me was a little bit more challenging. I had to read my instructions, make sure I was following it, but what you do is you're going to take one of the 4x6 photo flips that is in your kit. Okay, so it's one of these. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it this way. All right, and you're gonna take out your everywhere. You're gonna take out your everywhere card, and it's gonna go right in here. All right, and you adhere your photo flip. And what I did, I actually had a little bit of a struggle adhering it because of the material, so I used glue dots for this instead of my adhesive. Maybe a liquid glue would even work better, but I did need to change that up with a glue dot. And then, I also, on this one, I used the, the Travel Buddies from the 12x12 sticker sheet. Then, on the opposite side, and the reason you adhere this or envision yourself adhering this is because what you're gonna do is when you flip this, this is for a picture, but you wanna make sure that when you flip it, your picture's facing you and not backwards, okay, not upside down. So you're able to actually put a picture here, and then you line up the Let's Get Away with the Travel Buddy so you don't have that adhesive sticking out the back. They line up and that takes care of the adhesive. And then I put the airplane chipboard piece right here. My photo will be here, and it won't matter if my photo overlaps over the chipboard or not, because my photo will actually be on this piece. All right, so this, I put that right there on the photo flip. And then I put a corner here. This is for another spot for another photo. So you can have a photo here and a photo here. And the stack suitcase sticker. So I'll have a photo right here. All right. If you want to hold off on putting your stacked luggage sticker until you get your photo there, or even your photo corner, perfectly fine. All right. And then we go on to page 4. Page 4 is leaving this coral insert left plain. So it's a spot where you can add multiple photos or memorabilia or anything that you wanted, okay? Page 5 is the notebook lined paper. So you go back to the inserts from your photo album and you find a lined paper, all right? And you're going to, along the top of the page, we're gonna add the Here, There banner from the 12x12 sticker sheet. So we're adding that banner from our 12x12 sticker sheet across the top. You can go straight, you can go a little crooked, you can do it however you want to. All right, and then in the lower right area of the page, add 3 enamel dots as an accent. So what I'm going to do is go back to my tray, grabbing my enamel dots, and we're just going to add them right here to the bottom. Sometimes I can manage to do these with my own fingers, and sometimes I have to use tweezers. This one is particularly small. I love these tiny ones. Let's see if I can get it pulled up here. There's our 3 dots. And another blank page where you can add any of the photos you want, memorabilia, anything like that, okay? Page 6 would be the back side of it. And all we're gonna do is in the upper left corner, we're gonna add a floral cluster from our page pieces. So I keep my goodies in a tray so that I don't lose things laying here on my desk. So let's grab another floral cluster. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my foam adhesives. Once again, I use Sticky Thumbs foam adhesives. And I'm probably gonna use 2 of them. And we're gonna go ahead, stick this right up here in the corner. And there you go. You have, take this, return it back to my tray, and you have page number 6 done. All right, pictures, memorabilia, whatever you want. All right, so let's move to page 7. Page 7 is a chipboard divider. So it's one of these from our inserts, one of these chipboard dividers. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, now for page 7, we're gonna take this tab from our sticker sheet, and we're gonna go ahead and adhere it right here. All right, easy peasy. And then we're gonna take our 6x8, which I can see right now I have pencil marks on the wrong side of this sheet. If I could just flip it over and use this side. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. It's a lot cleaner. However, this is an awesome, it's from Altenew. Let me see it there. This Altenew eraser. Ugh, it's so good. It's a staple at my desk. So I'm going to use the opposite side from the dotted. Yes, the dotted would be cool, but right now that side's not super clean for me. I have too many pencil marks on it. So I'm going to go ahead and use the opposite side. And let me find here we go, my adhesive. And we're going to go ahead and apply this. Center it best we can, but make sure you are doing it from outside the circles because you need those to be clear for when you put it back in your binder. Okay, and I think I'm going to go ahead and try to line it up from this side. All right, as with everything I do, perfectly imperfect. Then we're going to take this square. This up here, you can leave for a picture, okay? If you want, you can lay like a block there, or go ahead and lay your picture there. You can block it in if you want to block it in. Then this would actually make a great journaling card if you wanted, or you could add dates, or whatever you wanted. We're going to apply that right here, okay? And then I grabbed this tag. I added some of my twine. I believe our instructions say to add red, but this I have blue at the table. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And again, we're going to do this one with some foam dots. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere my foam dots. I might overdo it, I realize. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add this, and I'm slanting this one a little bit. All right, and then my picture will be up here. All right, and there's that page 7. Okay, and then we go over to page 8. So we're on the opposite side of our chipboard divider. All right, let's see, from our 6x8 pad, we're going to add the coral grid paper. So we go back to the papers that we pulled out, and here it is. Okay, so we have for our page 8, we have our coral grid paper. So it's gonna go right here. So I'm gonna, again, here my adhesive. Center it up, keeping in mind that we don't wanna cover up the holes, all right? Then we're gonna grab our Enjoy the Journey from our page pieces. And what you're able to do, if you have them available, go ahead and put your picture down here, and then this is going to go over top of it. Since I'm not adding my pictures right now, I put my foam adhesive and it's raised up, so that way when it's time to put my picture down, I'll be able to slide my picture down under there as well. And then a small picture can go up here as well. And then we're adding on, for where the small picture is, a heart and arrow from the page pieces as well. And there we have page number 8. All right. Okay, you can put your 3x4 photo here. And in this one, we're going to add a little bit of a smaller photo trimmed on the 3x4 blush paper. I don't have a photo yet, so I'm just going to slide that right in there to mark that. And then we're going to go ahead and take a flower piece, the flower piece from the chipboard. the yellow flower. All right, we're gonna add this just right on top of here, right on top of the page protector. All right, so it's not even gonna matter. It's not even gonna matter, you know, if your pictures, if it covers some of your picture or not. And then in this bottom spot, we're gonna use this piece that we cut out, okay? On the bottom slot, we're gonna use the 4x6, a pre-cut 4x6 paper, navy paper with the hearts on it, okay? And we're gonna slide it right into the page protector. This is funny because like, where does it slide in? There we go, okay. And then on top of it, we grab this tag and I added a little bit of ribbon there. I put my adhesive, my foam adhesive, and it's gonna go right on top. So it's just a decorative piece. All right, and there we go. Page 9. Okay, so we're gonna continue on to page 9. And page 9, you're gonna grab one of your 2 3x4x6 page protector, 4x6 page protector. And you're gonna be able to use a 3x4 photo up here. And then over here, you're gonna take your blush cutout paper, a 3x4 one with the dot sides up. And you're gonna trim a photo and put it on here. As I said repeatedly, I don't have my photos ready yet. And slide it into the slot. And then on top of the slot, in the upper right-hand corner, I grabbed a chipboard flower. This is from your chipboard, okay? Grab the flower that was right here, and I just adhered it on. If you wanted to give it a little puffiness, you could put a foam dot under it, but I just adhered it right to the page protector. Then in the bottom, we're gonna get a piece of the pre-cut 4x6 paper with the navy paper with the hearts on it. And you can go ahead and insert it right into your page protector. And you can put a photo on there if you wanted, but we're also, if not, we're adding a decorative tag here. And you grab the card tag, add a little bit of bow, and then I did use the foam dots under that, okay? So that's page 9. And then we go on to page 10. It's gonna be the reverse side. And we're gonna slide in a piece. Okay, so then for page 10, we just flip it over. We have the reverse side. And you already have in this blush piece of paper. You can add another trimmed photo right there if you'd like, and add a photo here, because remember on this side you have a photo, so you can just put another photo in there. And then you have a space here for a photo on the back of your adhesive, this piece. All right, so you can add a photo there if you would like to. And then grab your sticker sheet and get the camera sticker. And you can either put it flat down there on your page protector or add a dot. I'm gonna go ahead and add one of my dots. All right, just for a little bit of decoration there. And there you go, you have page 10. All right, so that's all finished. Go ahead and I'm gonna add these 2 pages and these 2 pages. Okay, then page 11, we're gonna grab our dotted notebook paper. So this is paper that comes with the album. And the next thing you're gonna do is add some enamel dots up here in the corner. All right, I think it says, on the paper it says 3 dots, but I just added 4, maybe. There we go. And then you're gonna grab a tag. Now, this one has your happy place tag. My happy place tag evidently has, oh, here it is, I got it. I got my happy place tag. Okay, so there's your dots up there. I know the instructions said to add 3 dots. I added 4. And then the next thing you're gonna do for the lower right-hand corner is grab your happy place tag, put a little bit of ribbon on it, and then we're gonna use some foam adhesive. Again, I think I'll do 2 on the back of this one because it's larger. then you can use this page for your journaling. You can use it for pictures. And just line it up, put it right there. All right, with a little bit of your ribbon. And that is page 11. So then we turn it over to page 12. And again, it's just the reverse side and it's left blank except for a tag. The tag that they're using here is the Dream Big one. I seem to have misplaced that one. So I went ahead and grabbed the square that says you're the best, cut the corners to make it look like a tag, added my ribbon, and I'm gonna put on some more foam adhesives and apply this one. This foam adhesive one wants to really stay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just add it right down here in this corner. And that is page 12 already. Yay! All right, so now we move on to page 13. Page 13, you're gonna use your coral diagonal stripe insert. So again, this came from the album. And you're gonna take a 4x6. Okay, so now we're ready for page 13. And for this one, you grab your coral diagonal striped insert. It comes from the pages from the album. And you're gonna take your 4x6 blush cardstock with the dot sides up if you want, and you're gonna add your trimmed photo to it. And then we're going to adhere it to our page. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on our page. Okay, and then you're gonna take the stack luggage from your chipboard sheet. It's the one that was right here. And I have not yet taken the adhesive off the back because I need to apply my photo there. So I'm gonna go ahead and use craft tape this is from Craft Perfect. It's this tape. And I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this right here to hold it until I get my photo there. And that way I'll be able to put that there after my photo is there. And that tape will come right off. And then you're gonna take your Travel With Me sticker from the sticker sheet. Okay. And for this one, we're going to use foam dots. Some more foam dots to attach. These are always tricky to work with because they're already sticky. Okay, there's that one. That one. All right. And then I'm gonna set it here in a way that I can still slide my photo underneath there. Let's put it high enough up on it. Then we have space. We can put like a 2x2 photo right here. And they're telling you to use your photo op sticker from the sticker sheet. So that would be this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of put it here and know that I will run my photo right there. Okay, and there we go. That is page 13. So we're gonna flip it over then for page 14. Okay, so now we're moving on to page 14, opposite side of 13. So you're with the coral diagonal striped insert. So you're gonna take your pre-cut 4.5 by 6.5 green cardstock, dot side up, and add your photo on that. Any 4x6 photo. Place that down anywhere you want on the center of your page, keeping in mind that you have the holes along the side. All right, so then we're going to, it's hard to tell if that's straight or not. I don't think it is, but it's gonna work. Then we're gonna add our suitcase, our floral suitcase from Page Pieces, and I'm gonna use the foam dots for this. So it lifts it off the paper. And that way, when I stick it down here at the bottom, I'll still be able to get my photo there too, because I'll work around lifting it up. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place this down. Now for me, I'm gonna do it as far down as I can. So it gives me that full 4x6 panel, 4.5 by 6.5 panel to work with. Okay, then we have 2 sticker sheets, 2 text strips, just picking any 2. So let's take a photo. Oh, I don't know. How about packed and ready, since we have a suitcase on there? So packed and ready, and on our way. And I'm gonna stick these kinda, let's see, kinda as far up as I can as well. This one kinda out here. And there we go, all done. Just need my photos. There we go. So then next we have page 15. And page 15, we're gonna use a page protector with the, let's see, the 2 of the 4x6 slots. So let me find that one. All right, here we go. And the first thing we're gonna put in is, I don't want to forget this. And of course, you can add your photo in there, or use it for journaling as well. Then the space is for a photo, and on the outside of it, on the page protector, we're gonna go ahead and add this heart, and we're gonna adhere it with a glue dot. All right, there's our glue dot. It won't impact your photo because your photo, remember, it gets slid in there. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab sticker if we haven't used it. Believe it or not, no, I didn't use it on that last one. Time to go. Did I use it already? I'm not seeing it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just grab another one. I'm gonna grab the memory sticker. Since it's on the page, it says I don't want to forget this. I'm gonna go ahead and add this right there. All right, page 15 is done. Then we go on to page 16. Now, page 16, again, you're using your photo sleeves. In the top slot, you have this piece. You're gonna go ahead and add your picture in on top of it, and then slide it back in the slot. And then on top of the protector in the upper left-hand area, add, if you still have it available, the best view text strip. So that's gonna go up here. Okay, that one I definitely got crooked. I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but that's still crooked. All right, and then we are, okay then. All right, so continuing with page 16, on the outside of your page protector, you have your sticker, and then you're gonna add the city scene from the chipboard piece. So I'm gonna add it on, take it off the adhesive. So I'm gonna run it right along the bottom, this one, the top photo sleeve. All right, and then the bottom one is available for a picture as well. There you go, you have page 16. Okay, page 17, we're gonna grab one of the 6x8 page protectors. All right, one of these page protectors. And we're gonna grab the heart designed paper, and you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna mat a 6x8 piece of the coral paper. So we're gonna put our adhesive on it and try to mat it. All right, and then we're going to grab, okay, and then your picture will go on there, and we're gonna go ahead and put it inside the page protector. And the top of the page protector, we're gonna go ahead and put some enamel dots, and our let's take a photo sticker from our sticker sheet. It's going right on the page protector, so I don't have to worry about my photo being there. And then we're gonna add a couple dots. We're gonna add 2 enamel dots on this one. These little tiny ones. There we go, I got it. All right, and then at the bottom, we're gonna use the hot air balloon from the chipboard pieces. So here, and I can go ahead and adhere it, because again, we're not dealing with my photo. I'm gonna go ahead, just apply it right there. All right, so there you go. You have page 17. Then we go over to page 18. It's the opposite side. You can go ahead and use that any way you want to, journaling, add a photo, okay? And then we're on page 19. Now page 19 is a chipboard divider from your inserts. I grabbed the one that was next up with the side. The first one we had done had the divider down here, so this one's up here. And we're gonna go ahead and grab the divider that is like a peachy color with a map on it. Okay, put that right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our 2 navy 4x6 trimmed mats, and we're gonna try our best to put them here. And then our photos are gonna go right on those. Okay, now since our photos are gonna go right on these pieces and there's no cover on it, we're gonna add the Let's Go, and I'm keeping the adhesive on it, and again, I'm just gonna tape it down until I have my pictures in place. So I'm using a double or a single-sided tape, like a die tape. This is from Craft Perfect. So I'm gonna do that one there, and then for the bottom piece, it calls for this sticker with an adhesive dot. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna apply, I'm gonna hold it with this tape down here, and then after I get my photo on, I'll take the adhesive off. And there's one more piece that I'm gonna do the same thing with, and it is the heart, because it's gonna go about right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this on. That way it's holding it in place until I get my photos. And if I add my photos and don't even feel like putting dots, adhesive dots under these, that's fine. So there you go, that's page 19. And then page 20 is the opposite side. Okay, so now we are on page 20. 20 is the back side of this one. Okay, we're gonna take this paper. It's the Where To Next paper, and we're gonna adhere it right onto, this is a cute side too. If you wanted it, you could use it. All right, so you wanna center it here, and don't forget, you don't wanna cover your holes. All right, now we're gonna take our dandelion 4x6, and we're gonna go ahead and put it somewhere around the middle, and then that's where you're gonna put a picture. Then we're gonna grab this Explore chipboard piece. I left my adhesive on it because, again, I don't have my pictures, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use some tape to hold it in place until I get my picture there. So I can lift it up, put my picture there, and then I'm gonna put a couple dots right down here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a couple dots right down here. You know what, I can see some pencil marks here that I don't want. All right, you know what, I'm gonna kind of put these a little towards the outside so it doesn't interfere when I do add my picture. Okay, all right, and that's as simple as that is for page 20. Okay, next we have page 21, and you're gonna find your grid notebook paper from your inserts, and grab the 3.25 by 4.5 dandelion. I'm not gonna use the dotted side this time. I'm gonna use the plain side, just to change it up a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and apply our adhesive. Gonna add it just slightly over so it's not covering the holes, but nice and tight against there. Okay, and that's your photo mat. You can add a photo there, and then you can get it even closer than I did if you wanted. And then you're going to use your Journal Elements paper, this one that says Go See Do, and we're going to add we're gonna set it like close to here, but we're gonna use foam dots. So since I don't have my picture, I get to add, I'm gonna add my foam dots over further. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add this here. So it's overlapping on my photo a bit, but I have my dots here. I can even add another one there. So I am gonna squeeze another one down, and it won't even be on my photo mat. There we go. And now we're gonna grab this heart from our page pieces. And I'm gonna, excuse me, I'm gonna add a small foam dot. Okay, next we're gonna grab this piece from our page pieces, and I'm gonna add a foam dot behind it. And it's gonna sit right here. All right, so it adds a nice, unique little pop off the paper. And we're gonna grab the passport sticker from our sticker sheet. Okay, nice little pop there off the paper. Now we're gonna grab our passport sticker, and it's on the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and I'm gonna add it right in down here. So here you can add a photo if you wanted, or journaling. And there we go, simple as that, page 21. Okay, moving right along, we're on page 22. And we're gonna grab another one of our text strip from the top of from the sticker sheet. So I'm just gonna I grabbed these like these. We're gonna add it right up here to the top. All right, now you're gonna have a picture that's gonna go here, kind of slanted. So you're gonna add the corner rounder. So I'm gonna estimate, I put a foam dot under it. So that way I will be able to slide my picture right under. So this is gonna be a corner piece. And then I forget what this one's called, the tag, the floral tag. And I went and got some ribbon. Now what I did with this ribbon is, my ribbon I felt like was a little bit too thick, so I took and cut it in half right down the center. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on some glue dots or some foam to give them some lift. And I'm gonna add it here a little bit crooked as well. And then I'm also gonna grab the from the chipboard sheet. Here it is. Camera. I'm just gonna apply it right here. And there you go, page 22. Okay, now we're on page 23. And for 23, we're using the large striped coral insert that came from our album. And we're grabbing our sticker sheet and using this long strip sticker, the border sticker. And instead of measuring it, what I decided to do is just go ahead and place it along here. And in the diagram or the picture on the instructions, it's down just a smidge from the top. So I'm gonna go ahead, lay that down, and then I'll go and cut it. That way I don't run short when trimming it. There we go. That's page 23 already. Easy peasy one. So we flip it over to page 24. I'm gonna go ahead and reapply my sticker sheet, just lay it back down just in case we need it for anything. Okay, so page 24. We're going to grab the luggage card and we're just gonna adhere it right here. And we're gonna use some foam adhesives. All right, and now we're just going to put it somewhere in the middle of this page. And then you can use this page for journaling, add some odds and ends, add some memorabilia or some small stickers. Do with that what you want, and that's that page. So then we're gonna move on to page 25. And 25, we need a 2 3x4 slot with a 1 4x6 paper page protector. So here we go. And the first slot, we're gonna go ahead and take a 3x4 blush paper plain side. You're welcome to do it however you want, but I'm gonna do the plain side. And put your photo right on here and then slide it into the slot. All right, and then we're gonna take our trimmed, oh wait, stop, hold on a second. And then we're gonna grab the camera sticker off of our sticker sheet. So here it is right here. And we're going to use some foam adhesives to pop it off the page a little bit. I have these white paper circles from my foam dots all over the place. I didn't need to, but I didn't get it very centered. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this over here along the side. All right, then next we're gonna add our Travel With Me, and it's gonna go in the side. And then we're gonna grab our 6x8 pre-cut map. I'm sorry, it's not 6, yeah, it is. Okay, it's the pre-cut yellow map paper from the 6x8 paper pad. Okay, so the smaller papers. And you can add your trimmed photo on there. I'm gonna go ahead and add mine in there. Then we're gonna get a text strip. How about trying new things? I'll do that one. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add that up here. And then we're gonna get the luggage sticker, and we're gonna add some adhesive dots, foam dots, to lift it up as well. And then we're gonna add it to our page protector. So we're gonna grab our luggage sticker, the van with the luggage on top of it, add your foam dots on the back of it, foam adhesive, and add it right to our page protector. Oh man, somehow, there we go. Add it right to our page protector. Okay, and that's page 25. Okay, so for page 26, we're on the opposite side, and you get to slide out this piece and add a photo onto it. And on the opposite side of this piece, you can add your pack your bag from the chipboard adhesive. I'm sorry, the chipboard sheet, self-adhesive. I was talking to myself as I was taking out the adhesive. Put it right there in the center. And then down here below, you're gonna go ahead and grab your green 4x6 paper that we cut out, adhere your photo to it, and then go ahead and slide it right in on this side of it. And then you can add another chipboard piece, a flower cluster, and we're gonna go ahead and add it right here. Okay, and there you go, page 26. Moving right along here, page 27, you get a 6x8 page protector, so just a full sheet. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have this paper be this side. All right, the Let's Go page, but then we're gonna go ahead and keep it out. Instead of sliding it in right now, we're gonna keep it out and we're gonna turn it over for page 28. Now page 28, the opposite side of that paper, we're gonna go ahead and add our 6x8, or I'm sorry, 4.5 by 6.5 coral paper. So we're going to go ahead and apply our adhesive. Hold on guys, I got some pencil marks there I want to get rid of before I lay it down. But I noticed that before I put my adhesive on. We're going to go ahead and center this where you want it. Okay, then we're going to go ahead back to our chipboard sheet. We're going to pull out the bathing suit. Oh, sorry, wait a second. Before I do that, I want to put it into my page protector. All right, so we have page 27. Hold on, gotta get going the right direction. Page 27, then page 28. Then we're gonna go ahead and add this bathing suit chipboard somewhere down here. And we're gonna add these sunglasses up here. And let me find the headphones from the sticker sheet. Right here, and I'm going to go ahead and add a glue dot on the back of that, an adhesive foam, piece of adhesive foam. And there we go. There's that page 27 and 28. Now we go to 29, and for 29 we need the two 4x6 slots. So here they are. Okay, so page 29, we need the 4x6, two 4x6s on the page protector. And in the top slot, we have the heart pattern paper, and it's gonna go in the top slot. And then on the page protector, we're gonna add the Our Journey with some foam adhesive. All right, it's gonna go right on our page protector. And then down below, you're just gonna slide in a picture, okay? And then on top of that, you're gonna put the chipboard arrow. I'm sorry, no, this is from the page pieces. You're gonna add the large arrow label from the page pieces. We're just going to go ahead and add it like that with some foam adhesive. Okay, so we're just gonna go here, and then you can write on there a date or information, a name, anything like that. And there you go, page 29. Now we're on to page 30. We're in the home stretch, guys. So this is the opposite side. So we're gonna go ahead, and this is where you would pull this out. You're gonna add another photo onto it, slide it back in, and then we're gonna add 3 enamel dots up at the top just for decoration. So let's go ahead. I keep getting drawn to the blue ones, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use this yellow up. So we're gonna add that size. There you go. And I'll do a small blue one. Maybe. They want to stick everywhere, and they're so tiny. There we go. All right, got those on. And then on the bottom, the directions tell us to add a, on the page protector, put a blush strip that is 1.5 by 4 inches along the left edge, about 1/4 of the way in. I'm going to use this piece. It's just opposite of my flowers. I'm going to add it right there just because I have it handy, and that's the one that I like. It's a different pattern than anything we've put in the book so far. So I'm changing that up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that. And I got some adhesive here. I'll have to get a eraser to get that adhesive off. I'll work on that. Shouldn't have been putting my adhesive on top of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. All right, and then I'm gonna grab the bicycle from our sticker sheet, and I'm gonna add some foam onto the back of that. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add it where I got that adhesive, so I don't even have to worry about it. So then it doesn't even become something that I have to work at getting off. And that's what's great about it. We get to do what we need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my bicycle there, and I'll have a picture in there, okay? So that is page 30, 29, and 30. Next, we're on to page 31, and for that one, we're gonna use a chipboard divider. So we're gonna grab, it's our last one. All right, and then we're gonna grab our last sticker sheet index. Go ahead and line this up here and attach that. All right. Okay, so page 31, we're using a chipboard divider. We added our index sticker right here. We grabbed this sheet of paper, the one with the like small dots on it. This is what it's like on the other side. We're gonna take this and we're gonna put some adhesive on it. We're gonna go ahead and add this, keeping in mind that you have some dots there or some holes. Okay. Then up here you can add a 4x6 photo. Down here you can add another small photo. And here is where our tag is going to go. But it's the one that we kept together and you scored it. So you had these where you cut them. You didn't divide them. You kept them the same, like you didn't trim them. Okay, kept them connected like as if it was a piece of paper. Scored them. And then we take them and we fold them and we put a piece of string through them. All right, so what happens is you're gonna tie this string into a bow, and then when somebody unties it, they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna open it this way. So you can add photos, you can add journaling, whatever you want. It's just a cute little embellishment. So what you're gonna do is apply adhesive to this side, the back tag. So I'm gonna go ahead and add adhesive to hold this page down. I'm gonna make sure I get some up here at the top. All right, so get my string out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead, slightly in from the side of the page, about a 1/4 inch in and a 1/4 inch up. We're gonna apply that there. So this is what's showing, and then this can be opened like that. And then I'm gonna leave plenty of string. Okay, so I can go ahead, tie that shut with a nice little bow. There you go. All right, leave that hang there. I think my bow ears are just a little too large, but I don't really want to cut. I could trim some of that, but I want to make sure I have enough excess. I may end up trimming a little bit of it. I want to make sure I have enough excess so that when the tag booklet is opened, that excess string is there to keep it all running through it. And then you can add another photo here. And then it's asking us for the Let's See, or the C sticker from your 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And since this one gets applied right to my picture, I went ahead and I'm cutting it out, and I'm going to adhere it with some low tack Craft Perfect tape. I'm just gonna set that right there as a reminder when I add my picture. But then that goes down over top, and there's that. Okay, so that's page 31. And then we're gonna turn it over for page 32. All right, so we're on page 32. We flipped over this page. All right, and then for this page, you're gonna grab this design paper. All right, we're gonna apply our adhesive. Add it upside down there for a second. Apply our adhesive, center this on, keeping in mind that you have the holes there. I feel like this side's just a little bit harder to work with because you do have the bulkiness of that right there. So if I had to do it over again, maybe I would actually do this side before I went ahead and added the tag page. I need a little bit more adhesive on this, so I'm gonna go ahead with my Nuvo. Okay, so I feel like I need to add a little bit more adhesive here, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Nuvo. Put some along there, instead of bending it over and trying to get my adhesive there. I'm just gonna add this here, making a mess. I just need to hold it here for a second, hold it flat. So yes, if I had to do it again, I would not adhere this until I did this side. All right, then we're gonna grab our 4x6 pre-cut coral. Now I have 4x6 written here, but it's fine because that's where my picture is gonna go. So I can go ahead and leave that there. If it bothers you, you can erase it. I've said it a million times, this Altenew eraser is amazing. Okay, so this one kind of gets offset up here. Okay, about a 1/2 inch down, a 1/2 inch in. All right, then you place your photo there, and then we're gonna grab the arrow from the sticker sheet, the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Since, again, I don't have my photo, I'm gonna add it. I'm going to add some tape there till I add my photo. And then the directions call for this square. I am changing that up and adding this square because I like the colors. I like the journaling option for here because I'm big on journaling, dates, names, times, places. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it, and I'm gonna add it down here at the corner. Actually, I think this called for adding a foam adhesive. So I'm gonna go ahead and change up what I just did and add a foam adhesive. Blue dot. Probably could have just used one in the center, but it didn't center it, so I'm gonna add 2. And then I'm gonna put it down here so it doesn't interfere with my picture since I haven't applied it yet. And I'll be able to squeeze it in under that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some adhesive dots down here just for decoration. There we go. Okay, there's that page, page 32. Getting down there, not much more left. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, page 33 is with notebook lined paper, an insert from our album. And we are gonna grab, from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, we are gonna grab our cityscape. All right, so here it is here. Gently take that off. And we're gonna add it in the center of the page, here at the bottom. And then you get to add your 3x4 photo about right here, about 1/4 of an inch in, 3/4, about 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch from the top, about 1/4 of an inch in. Then you're gonna grab your cityscape tag. Now I just noticed on mine, I've got a little bit of an edge there that I don't wanna have. So going to go ahead and trim that a little bit more. I know it doesn't have to be precise, but this one still had the coloring. There we go, nice and clean. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put my hole for my tag. And then I'm gonna use, now this is a ribbon strip, but it's 1/2 of a ribbon strip of the ribbon I was working with. I took and cut it, trimmed it down in 1/2. Gonna go ahead and make myself a knot. Not real good at bows, so I stick with knots a lot of times. Okay, and I'm gonna cut this just a smidge, so it's not too terribly long. And then I'm gonna have to imagine where my picture is, and I'm gonna add this, and I am gonna add it with foam dots, foam adhesive, so that it lifts off the page, so that if my picture that I choose does overlap, it'll still, the tag won't be in the way. And then this page leaves a nice amount of room for some journaling too. Okay, so my picture is gonna go about here, okay? And maybe I should have cut out a piece of paper to lay out like a frame for it. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll put that there. And then we're gonna get 2 journaling stickers from our sticker sheet. I'm trying to see which ones they used. I think they used visiting and people and places. So let's do people and places. Now this would go below my picture, so it's gonna go, so I'm gonna set my picture up here higher, which there's lots of room there for me to add it. And then that one. And then lots of, I love this because this sticker says visiting, and you have lots of room to put some journaling down and some pictures. And then let's see, let's add some adhesive dots up to the top, just for some accent. Okay, there we go. That one is done. I like this one. Love the colors on it. Love the colors that are the theme throughout this whole thing. All right, so we're gonna flip it over then and do page 34. And all that one is in the upper left area of the paper, we're gonna add an airplane from the sticker sheet. So for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut it out since it does lay flat and I don't, well, you know what? I can go ahead and add it because my picture is gonna go below. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it. The directions recommend it with adhesive foam dots. Do you use dots or do you use squares? I use whatever's on the table. I don't have a preference, I guess. And then do you use white or do you use black? I think I use white unless I'm doing something that is black. Okay, So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add this here. I'm gonna add a couple dots. We're about out of them. Love them putting these all together. And then I will go through my phone and find what pictures I want to put in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do one trip or multiple trips. How I will do it. All right, there's a couple dots. Guess I'll add one more. All right, and then we're going to grab a saying from our sticker sheet. So enjoying the view. Don't like where my adhesive dot is there. It's kind of, let me fidget with this a little bit, guys. It needs to go up further. There we go. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and add this right here. And then I'll have a picture down there, a couple pictures, some journaling, and that page is done. All right, page 34, all finished. Next is 35, which is this insert, okay? And we're gonna take our 3x4 blush cutout paper. Okay, so on page 35, our dotted insert, we're gonna grab the the blush 3x4, add your photo to it. I see some pencil marks here I gotta get rid of because those will be seen. Or either that or I could even just go to that side. Actually, I am gonna go to this side. Since these are dots and this is dot, I wanna do the plain side. And this actually wants me to apply, the directions actually ask us to use foam dots. So you have your picture on there or adding it later, it's up to you. And we're gonna go ahead and add our foam dots. Always move off camera because I feel like I look a little fumbly trying to put my foam dots on. All right, so we're gonna put this about here. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and grab the cactus tag. And I have so I put ribbon in mine, but it seems to be coming apart. So I need to replace it. Literally coming apart, it's all knotted up together. There we go. Okay, so let's see if I can do it with this one. So I took my regular and I cut it in half, and that's what's causing it to fray. And when I run it in here, then it's gonna fray, but we'll see if I can get out. No, I'm not. So I'm gonna cut a regular size. I'm gonna go ahead and knot it by a knot. And then I'm gonna cut some of this off. And then we are going to add some adhesive foam on the back of this tag as well to lift it up off our paper. All right, we're gonna offset this down here so it overlaps just slightly. And then we are going to add the where next from our sticker sheet. But since I don't have my pictures, I'm gonna cut this one out and not take off the backing of it yet. Move, I gotta move my ribbon over here, and I'm gonna adhere this right here. So that will go up there once my picture's added. And there we go, page 35. And we're gonna turn it over for 36. And then on 36, all right, so for page 36, we're gonna use our 4x6 photo flip, okay? So again, this is one where you're going to need to be aware of it positioning because you're gonna flip it, so you want things to be facing in the right direction. So you're gonna grab your flowered paper and you're gonna put a photo right on here, and you're gonna go ahead, put that right into your photo flip. All right, then right on top of that, you can go ahead and grab your Enjoy the Moment sticker if you haven't used it yet, and you wanna, that's the one that's still available. Then go ahead and put it across the top. And then we're gonna grab the swimsuit. I think actually our directions tell us to use foam dots. I just put it right there on there. And then use the swimsuit sticker. And it also says to use foam dots, but I'm putting mine right on without the foam dots. I'm actually gonna just set that right on there, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna attach our photo flip. Now, I like to use glue dots when I'm attaching my photo flip because this is like a, I don't know, for me, an odd material here. And I find I have better success with a glue dot. And if anybody, whatever anybody uses and they find success with and you want to share it with us, love to hear what you use. I take a glue dot or a glue line. If it's a dot, I go ahead and spread it out. Okay, so we've attached our photo flip. We have our sticker there, our bathing suit sticker. And then when we flip it over, you're actually gonna be able to pull out your paper again to apply your photo on this page. All right, and then on that page, you're gonna grab your airplane sticker. I don't seem to, oh, there it is, the airplane sticker. And this time, if you want, you can add it with a glue dot. The glue dot's behind it. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it right on. Right there on your photo flip. And then above it is the Go sticker from your sticker sheet up here in the corner. All right, and I kind of messed up and didn't leave enough room for it. So let me see if I can go ahead and pull this back off. Probably would have been easier if I would have had a foam dot. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my Go sticker here first. And then I'll put my airplane below. All right, and then we're gonna add a couple glue dots. We only have a couple left. So we're gonna go ahead and add a couple of these enamel dots, not glue dots, I'm sorry, enamel dots down here at the bottom. We don't have many of those left. We're almost finished. Okay, and then our journaling sheet, we're gonna go ahead and center that here. It'll go underneath our photo flip. Okay, and then we're gonna grab this location sticker right here and go ahead and apply that right here. And there you go. There you have it. So you got some journaling. You're going to be able to put a couple pictures there. That's page 36. All right. Then we move on to page 37. Okay, for page 37, you're going to grab your ticket pattern paper. It's going to slide right in there. When we're all finished, you're going to grab your 4x6 green color vibe paper. Dot side up if you want, or use your plain side. And we're just gonna go ahead and add our adhesive onto that. And you can put your picture on it. This is just your mat board. Oh, why did I just use liquid? I have no idea, I wasn't thinking. Should have used my glue tape. But here you go, we're gonna put that on there. All right, and then you can put your photo on there. Why I did it the way I did, I don't know. I like using my tape dispenser. I didn't grab for it. This is gonna go ahead in here, okay? And when it goes in there, then we're gonna go ahead and grab our Explore title and hot air balloon from the sticker sheet. So here's our Explore title. And this time I am gonna add some foam adhesive onto it so that we get a little bit of pop out of that. When you go to put this all together, you're going to find that you've got a lot of dimension going on, a lot of thickness, which we like. I think I have to grab a new dot there. I somehow messed that one up. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and add Explore right up here. And then I'm gonna grab my hot air balloon from my sticker sheet and do the same thing. Lots of color in this album too. So many colors. Fits everybody and anything, any adventure. Okay, I couldn't tell which one I took the paper off of. All right. Oh gosh. All right, gonna go ahead and add this down here at the corner. All right, there you go, page 37, finished. Now we move on to page 38, which is still our page protector. And we're gonna find the 4x6 yellow map paper. Okay, so page 38 is actually the back side of this. So you're going to go ahead and pull out 37, turn it over, and that's 38. And you're going to grab your 4x6 map sheet, and we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive, and we're going to go towards the bottom of the page, and you're going to put your photo on there, and then you're going to mat this down. All right. I either cut this a little off, and now I'm just a slight bit crooked, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim the side over here. All right, so that's gonna go in here. Your picture's gonna be right here. Then you're gonna slide it right back into your page protector. This side up. All right. I feel like this one might need another glue dot. All right, page protector, in the page protector, turn it over. Your picture's right there. You're gonna grab the Enjoy the Journey from your chipboard sheet. This big, beautiful words. All right, so let's just be careful getting them off because they're all connected. And we're gonna put it right here in the center of this paper. You can, of course, use foam pieces if you want. I'll go ahead and put this right there. You go. I love that. This may be my favorite piece. All right, now we're on to page 39. Okay, so for page 39, we're going to grab our page protector that has the 2 3x4 slots and the 1 4x6 slot. In the first slot, we're going to go ahead and put our green 3x4 cut diagonal sheet. You put your photo right on it. Okay, go ahead and put your photo on it and then slide it in there. And then our 6x8 paper, go ahead and put your trimmed photo on it and put that in. So you'll have a photo there and a photo there. And then we're gonna grab the we're also gonna grab the here and there sign from Page Pieces. So let me find that. Okay, then we're gonna grab our here and there ephemera from our Page Pieces, and we're gonna add some glue dots onto the back of this, and we're gonna adhere it right to our page protector. Get this tiny one. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put one right here in the center as well. We're gonna go ahead and put this right on top of our page protector. All right. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our My happy place. We're just going to trim it a little because it's actually a little bigger. Let's get an idea. We're going to stick it in. See how it sticks out just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and trim from the bottom part. I just want to trim a little bit off. And then it goes right. The reason I trimmed it from the bottom is because of the words at the top. I wanted a little bit of a buffer there, and I like the bold, bright red color. So there we go. Got that in, and you can do journaling or add your picture there. And then at the bottom, we got the bottom slot is this paper. So you could also put a picture here, and we're all done. Okay, we're all done with page 39. All right, then we're gonna go over to page 40. So we're continuing with this. The 2 3x4s and a 4x6. We got some beautiful colors when we turn it over. Okay, for page 40, when you flip it over, you have some great colors, but we're still gonna change those up a little. Of course, you can use them if you want, if you can keep it that way if you'd like. But we're gonna go ahead and today I'm gonna add in, I'm gonna put a photo on this paper, and this will be your navy 3x4 cut piece. And we're gonna slide it right in there. It would have a photo on it, okay? And then I'm gonna take this flower cluster from my sticker sheet, this one right here. I'm gonna add some foam adhesive onto the back of it. I'm gonna add it right here at the corner of that page. And then I'm gonna grab one of my enamel dots. Don't have many left, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab one and add a tiny one, this tiny one here, right in below these leaves. If I can get it off my finger. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab this, what is this one considered? The blush. The 3x4 blush, Color Vibe pre-cut piece. Dot side up if you'd like. You can put something on there if you want, but we're just sliding it in here, and we're adding this onto the front, the best view from your page pieces. And we're gonna again use foam adhesives. Lots and lots of foam adhesives, right? But it lifts everything up. It adds dimension. It keeps the eyes rolling around to see everything that there is to see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add that right on there. Then you have this piece down here, and you could go ahead and pull it out and add your photo onto it. All right, you can mat a photo right there, and then we're gonna grab another flower cluster from our sticker sheet. I'm gonna throw an adhesive dot on the back of it, and I'm gonna add it right here at the bottom. And there we have page 40. So we only have 41, 42, and our back cover. So let's go move on to page 41. 41 is a page protector, the 4x6 with 2 4x6 slots right here. All right, I'll make sure, I like to have them so that they're facing, the openings are facing up. All right, page 41, we're gonna add your where to next paper with the buses and the taxis. You're gonna add your photo right on there, mat it on, and then add it in, and the road trip. And it gets just added right in there, okay? You can write details on it if you want, a small photo, a city, a state, any detail that you want, or just leave it plain. And that's 41. Then we're gonna go over to 42. It is this side of the paper. All right, page 42. Are you getting excited? We're almost all finished. I don't have my photos on it yet, but I'm almost finished with the album. I love it. I'm so excited. So we're just flipping it right over. So you're going to pull your papers out. You're going to attach your photos. You're going to go ahead and put this right back in. Then you're going to grab your blush photo corner that you haven't used yet. And you're going to attach it up here to corner with a foam adhesive. And then you're also going to put on it a flower from our sticker sheet. I'm going to go ahead and do that first. I'm going to put it right there in the center before I go ahead and put on my glue dot. Now you're welcome to have it overlapping or hanging over if you want. Then we're going to put that right up here at the corner. All right, so it's actually whatever photo you put there, it's just gonna kind of frame that one. And then we're gonna go ahead and stick our, if you still have it, I'm gonna grab that was awesome, but you can grab any one you want that you have left. And we're gonna go ahead and, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here at the bottom. I didn't know if I wanted to add a glue dot, or I'm sorry, foam dot or not, but I'm not going to for that sticker. Then we're gonna grab this location dot from your page pieces, and I'm gonna put a foam dot on the back of it. And it's gonna kind of go on this second picture. Right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and stick 2 sticker sheets. I'm gonna grab, I still have Happy Place. I'm gonna grab Happy Place. I'm gonna slide that underneath. And how about Explore? I still have Explore for my sticker sheet. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that and put it underneath. And there you go. That is page 42. Okay, so that leaves us on the back cover. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna push these all off of here. I have a couple on here, but the last few that we did, I didn't insert yet. So, as a matter of fact, I think I might go ahead and take these out as well. So as I do this part, I'm not messing anything up. Now to create the pocket, okay, with the inside back cover, we're gonna grab our blush 5x6 page, and we're gonna add a decorative edge along the 6-inch, one side of the 6-inch top. I didn't have a decorative edge punch here, so I just used my scissors and just did like a wave across the top. Now we're gonna add adhesive just to the outer edge of this paper, not the top, just 3 sides. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add this right here. Center it the best you can. All right, that's gonna serve as your pocket. And then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab this piece, the luggage, we're gonna add some foam dots to it. So I'm gonna add some, we're gonna grab our stacked luggage piece, and we're gonna add some foam dots to the back of it. All right, we're gonna take this piece, attach it right here, and then I'm gonna grab my chipboard sheet, grab my little heart and arrow, and I'm gonna attach that with a foam dot. I'm gonna go over here and kind of have it off to the side. Okay, then we're gonna grab our suitcase from our sticker sheet and add it to the paper with some adhesive foam dot. Gonna go right here beside it. I'm gonna overlap it just a smidge. And then I'm gonna take the last of my glue dots. I'm gonna add a couple here. And there we go, that's my back. And that's the end of our instructions. And now you can basically use this space right here to put in any memorabilia that you want. You will just slide. You can fit anything you need to in there, okay? You can even make, if you wanted, you can take any extra cardstock you had or anything like that and make tags out of it and add it in there, okay? All right, I'm gonna put this all back together and then I'll be right back with my finished product. Okay, here it is, all finished. Yay! Okay, here it is, all finished, all done. All right, let's take a look at it.